Does
Yes.
my bum look big in these?
Yeah, slightly. Mikey, thanks very much indeed for the sport tonight. You look lovely.
Yes, it's a new low in my career, I think, tonight. My mum's going to be so proud watching this.
She is. Mike, thanks very much indeed. If you are eating your tea, or even if you're not, I do apologise, and we'll make sure that Mike Hall is fired as soon as possible, because that's appalling.
I don't know what to say, let alone where to look.
Let's move on very quickly. And in case you haven't seen enough of Mike this evening...
I think we have.
Here's your chance to see even more. Oh, please, because it's time for the latest instalment of our rather popular series, I Love the North West.
Yes, tonight it's a double helping for you. Mike joins up with his brother Chris to take us on a trip to their hometown of Wigan. Underwear firmly hidden.
Do you ever get that feeling, Chris, of déjà vu?
What, you mean like we've been here before?
This is the River Douglas, which runs from here at Rivington all the way to the Fylde coast. But it's not so much the river itself that we love, but the places along it. Like here at Winter Hill, which not only provides stunning views, but also stunning TV, especially around 6 o'clock.
Actually, you know, there is one thing missing from that photograph.
Oh yeah, what's that?
But if you look very closely, you can see that Mum obviously wasn't too keen on us sitting high up on this wall. You can see her protective hand reaching out to hold you.
Oh yeah, I remember that now, but there is one... Howell, what are you doing? You're supposed to be filming this. Get behind the camera. Honestly.
Well, a few miles downriver and the Douglas arrives at a place where we spent a lot of our childhood. No, not Wigan Infirmary, Hay Hall.
Oh, he lives in a house, a very big house in the country. Watching afternoon repeats and the food he eats in the country.
OK, a quick history lesson then. One of the first owners of Hay Manor was William de Bradshay. He went off to fight in the Scottish Wars. When he came back 10 years later, his wife had remarried. He was furious. He killed her new husband and forced her every week to walk barefoot, dressed in sackcloth, here to their home.
Fascinating, Chris. Can we actually play golf now?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, he lives in a house, a very big house in the country. Watching afternoon repeats and the food he eats in the country.
Some special memories attached to this place. Two of my best mates got married here.
Well, back in 1990, I had my high school leavers due here. Somebody set the fire alarm off and the whole place had to be evacuated. Great memories. Now we head into God's country. Yes, Wigan. And this place was once our second home. A coliseum, a theatre, the most famous rugby stadium in the world. Central Park, home to Wigan Rugby League Club. Sadly, it is no more. I'm filling up. In fact, so's everyone else these days. It's now a supermarket. Well, this is the place that is affectionately known as Cheapskates Bridge, isn't it?
Cheapskates Bridge, I remember that. It was all the people who didn't want to pay to watch the game on match day. They used to come here and they'd get a great view out over the pitch. You were all right as long as we didn't score in the far left-hand corner. Unfortunately, we had the best left winger in the game at the time, if you remember.
Martin of Fire.
Martin of Fire, chariots. All the kids used to get lifted over the turnstiles. You couldn't get away with that now, could you?
Well, I think we'd struggle to find someone that could actually lift you, Chris. Well, time moves on, and just a couple of miles across Wigan, but also on the banks of the River Douglas, is this place, the JJB Stadium, home not only to a Super League rugby team, but a Premier League football side as well. And there aren't many towns in this country that can boast that. So there we are, a journey right through Wigan, and not a single mention of pies.
Of course, you know where the expression pie eater actually comes from, don't you? Well, it comes from the general strike in the 1920s, when Wigan's miners were the first ones to break the strike, and the headlines in the local newspapers in Leigh and St Helens was Wiganers eat humble pie.
Oh, so it's actually an insult.
That's a massive insult.
Oh. Fancy one?
Yeah, great. Still tastes great, doesn't
Oh, brilliant.
Good effort.
Yeah, missed your mouth there, mate.
And you can catch it with a whole series of I Love the Northwest on our website right now.